I already got started, but I forgot to start the video, so I barely got going. But this is what we're cutting today. That over there. Got all this mess. We're cutting. I mean, just an absolute mess on this steep bank. All the way down through here. Probably gonna end up being a 2-day job because it's later in the afternoon. Did some mowing earlier. This is pretty steep. You can't really tell by looking at it, but what we're working with. Here's a view from the top. Alright, so finishing up, got him up there blowing off the parking lot. Still got to blow off this little alley back here. That fence, we cleaned all that off. Cut all this. But, I mean, it doesn't look pretty. It's not supposed to. It's just, you know, it's a back alley area behind a business's parking lot, and they just want it to not be grown up. So from the parking lot you don't see just stuff sticking up, so they just want it kind of cut down. So that's what we do. We do it we've done it twice this year, once in the fall, once this spring. Last year we did it twice, once in the spring and then again in the fall, and then we've done it just once each year 2 years before that. So this is the 4th year we've done it, but this will be the 6th time we've cut this. It's getting better every time, but it was a mess the first time. It's tough. Tough terrain. It's steep over there. And that's not blood, by the way. That's just juice off these plants, so I didn't cut myself. But yeah, we're using the FS91R with string to cut some of the grass and stuff. Didn't use that a whole lot today, but we got these two FS91Rs that we have the blades on. Got this triangle blade here, the 3-prong blade. I really like that one, as well as this woodcutter blade. And this is only the 2nd job I've used this blade on. We just bought this a couple weeks ago, and I really like it. It doesn't cut through the vines as good as this one does. Like over there we had a lot of these small vines. Like string could probably cut through it, but this one tangled a little bit more than this one. But those vines aren't easy on anything. Normally I'd be blowing off too, but I can't get this stupid Husqvarna blower started. That's why everything we bought so far is Stihl, because that was given to me and not a fan of it. So yeah, our other blower's Stihl, and I don't know, maybe about time for us to get another Stihl blower. Maybe a backpack blower, I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, so that's that. And I'll give you a view from the top. Alright, so here it is from the top. We got most of the vines off this fence. I mean, we're not going to sit here and pluck every one out, but just kind of knocked out most of it. Blowing off the bottom. You probably couldn't even see this in the before video hardly. That thing was covered up. And there's a lot of concrete and stuff in here because this was all filled up at one time to create these parking lots. And so it's not very fun to cut. Kind of got to cut high to make sure you don't run your blade into anything. But it's Halloween right now when we're doing this, so there's people everywhere out here walking around in costumes while we're trying to beat sunset getting this done. But it is what it is. Yeah, that fence looks a lot better. I don't think I videoed it beforehand, but yeah, gotta cut down. Won't be back here till next spring. Thanks for watching, everyone.